0 out of 10?
Oh my gosh.
You don't like monkey noodles?
So today we're at the famous Grandma's Playroom with Sierra. And today we're going to be rating all of her fidgets. She has a lot, as you can see.
This is actually only some of them.
And I have one cart like this.
But remember, I see hundreds of kids a month. So most of my fidgets I either share, donate, I gave you a couple yesterday. So I'm constantly like giving them away. So I feel like this collection is constantly rotating. So if you come back in a few weeks, it'll be completely different.
Okay, so let's get started.
So we have several different like rolly carts here. We're obviously not going to be able to rate every single fidget. So why don't you just pick out a couple of your like favorites and a couple that you hate.
Okay.
You won't hurt my feelings.
Okay, so the first thing down here is this jumbo tangle. This is so fun. It's definitely a 10 out of 10.
I'm obsessed with this. I got it for Christmas from Tangle Creations, the original creator of the tangle, and this is considered their museum tangle. So like we could put this in a museum as is and sell it for $8 grand. She gives it a 10 out of 10.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll just pick two things out here actually.
You're gonna have a hard time because there's a lot of 10 out of 10s in here. At least I feel like they're 10 out of 10s.
What in the world?
That is the world's largest DNA ball.
These things are so like weird feeling. Why are they hard?
So I originally thought that this was gonna feel like a real DNA ball, but these kind of remind me of the balls in ball pits.
Yeah, it does.
And that's what it sounds like.
Feeling.
Yeah, it's definitely really fun. I obviously love having extra large fidgets. What do you rate this guy?
A 9 out of 10. It's really cool and I love the sound.
But it would be a 10 out of 10 if it was filled with like DNAs. I agree. Respect.
Oh my, is this color changing?
It is. I also have this one. So that one turns green and this one kind of turns pink. And these are amazing slime squish balls. And again, the extra large variety. These are
so
thick.
I give this one a 10 out of 10.
It's a 10 out of 10. Love it. Okay.
Is it actually broken fidget?
No. So none of these labels are actually accurate. Okay. I need to do an entire haul. You guys just did one on your video, on your channel where you reorganized all your fidgets, right?
Yes.
I feel like I need to like hire you to redo mine now. Make sure you check that out on their channel. This is like odds and ends, and these are gujitsus.
I do not like the hard head on these. I have one like this and it's Hulk.
Yes, so these are like a mix between like a stress ball and a like action figure.
Look how cool this is.
This
one has a weird like texture.
Have you ever stretched Armstrong?
Yes, I think I have.
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that feeling. Just for like pure like uniqueness, I love these, but they are not as much of like a brainless fidget. They're definitely more of like a action figure.
So I give all of them like a 6 out of 10 because I don't like the hard head.
Perfect. Why don't you try this drawer? Look how colorful it is.
Oh my, I've always wanted teeny Neatos.
Teeny weeny little Neatos. They're very cute.
I give these a 10 out of 10. I really like these. They're so fun.
Oh. Sorry.
So fun.
That kind of reminds me of the fidget we just unboxed in my video where we did a haul of everything we bought that was filled with the sand.
That was stretchy.
This is an oddball too. So oddballs have like some of the coolest stress balls that are a little bit different. And I love the color.
Fun. I give this one a 9 out of 10.
What would have made it a 10 out of 10?
I don't know. Just
a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Just that's something. You're just looking for that something. Okay, so why don't you try this drawer? I knew where she was going for.
You love the big
I love jumbo fidgets.
I really like the confetti in there, the little stars. Look at that.
Is that one hard to squeeze?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because it's so big too.
Well, try squeezing this one. This one's pretty big, but I don't think it's as hard to squeeze. This is like a two-hander for sure.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna rate this guy?
An 8 out of 10 because it's really hard.
Squeezability.
To Okay.
I do have
love
a donut. The donuts are so fun. These are a 10 out of 10, if I say so myself. Let's look up here at some of my absolute favorite fidgets, PBJs. I've got quite a few.
I love PBJs. I have one PBJ.
I like when they make that little noise.
This one's cool.
Yeah, so that's a PBJ not filled with Orbeez, so it's kind of rare.
What is this also a PBJ?
These are DIY PBJs that I made in a different video on my channel.
This one has Orbeez and that one has like
Liquid. I think I overstuffed this guy. A bit, just about. And then we got some Christmas ones.
We got a chicken.
That's laying an egg. This is my absolute favorite.
That one's so cute.
So what do you rate why don't you rate the PBJ collection as a whole?
10 out of 10. I love PBJs.
Samesies. Speaking of gigantic fidgets.
That's
so loud. Oh my gosh. You can cut it. Here's another one. These are so cute. And they are definitely a jumbo fidget.
1, 2, 3.
It's so loud. So jumbo pop tubes.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
10.
Because of how loud they are?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Should we do this one too?
Yeah, let's go in there. See what we got. Sometimes I don't even know what's in most of these.
Okay, well you have 2 new tangles.
Love a good tangle. Here's one that's opened. It's their new sea creature creation ones. So this one's got a little octopus on it.
Okay, I love DNA balls, and this is such a it's
Nicole
so
Jacqueline gave that to
easy
me. Yeah.
To squish.
And this is like the mini version of it. Oh, I feel like we could build a DNA snowman. I love it. What would you name him?
Well, we have to name it something like a DNA type of related,
Mitochondria? The powerhouse of the cell. That's literally all I remember from high school. I'm just kidding. Stay in school. Okay, so what are you gonna
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I think I'm learning what some of your favorite fidgets are.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
And let's bring on this little guy. There's a lot of different random things in here.
Okay. Can we start with putties?
Yeah. So I've got lots of slimes and putties.
Nicole Jacqueline. Okay.
Alright, so you want to rate some of my slimes from Nicole
Yes.
Jacqueline? And I just saw on your channel that you got a bunch of stuff from
Yes.
her. So this is fresh in your mind.
Yep. So strawberries and cream cheesecake and
This one is, Mickey's Donuts. Okay. And she just taught me how to do this.
Look.
So what would you rate Nicole Jacqueline slimes?
A 10 out of 10.
Every time.
I love slime.
Every time. And I'm like a pro at this now. I'm like a pro at this now.
Here, do you want to learn the easy one?
Sure.
You just gotta
That's easy?
You just gotta. Okay, so halfway up and then down. Oh my gosh, you're doing it. Yes.
I'm doing it.
You just still can't figure out how to do this one, but you'll get there. This is a good start.
The first cut is the deepest. I feel like, that one's easier. These are so nice. Nicole does not miss when it comes to her slimes. And maybe that's our next trip. We all just go to Nashville and bombard her slime warehouse. Now, why don't you look in this one? These.
It's a pup in a mug.
A pup.
Or
It's a pug in a mug.
A pug
or
in a mug.
Pup in a cup.
Or that.
And this is a squirrel in a stump. These are all really funny. And then I got this guy. That's a Halloween decoration. Sometimes I get things mixed in, okay? So why don't you rate my pup in the cup?
7 out of 10.
He's so cute. One of my most viral videos on TikTok was of this guy because Charlie went, watermelon sugar, hi! And then pop tubes are in here. We already did one of the big, one of the big ones. So why don't you look at my micro ones now?
I've never seen that before.
These are from Mrs. Bench.
It's not that loud.
And they're funny. So we have a micro, a mini, a regular, and a jumbo.
I was about to say giant, and you said jumbo.
Jumbo or giant, still both very good. So you rated these a 9 out of 10. What are you rating the micros?
10 out of 10.
What do you rate the minis?
Okay, I have these myself, and I love them so much. I play with them a lot, so also a 10 out of 10.
I might like the minis more than the micros.
Yeah.
And then the regular ones. Okay, he's had a lot. He's seen a lot. He's seen some things. Not everyone can be perfect. This little guy, I think I seen Toy Story 4. He's been out on the floor, okay? What do you rate the regulars?
7 out of 10.
Agreed. I think I agree. I agree.
I'm already getting distracted again.
How about the tangles and the wacky tracks?
Oh,
Have you
wait, what is
seen?
this?
That is a fuzzy tangle. It's not a furry tangle, it's a fuzzy tangle. And that's from the same company that made these.
Yep. So cool.
What do you rate him?
An 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Those tangles are my favorite.
Do you prefer wacky tracks over tangles?
Yeah.
Well then, what do you think about a wacky track fidget spinner?
That's pretty cool.
And did you know that you can add on to it too?
No.
I know. Because who doesn't need a fidget spinner? Okay, it makes it a little not workable, but it's still kind of funny to have in the collection. What do you rate the fidget spinner wacky track?
A 10 out of 10 because it's really funny.
Love it. Okay, so now here are my Mochis. Charlie loves this drawer the most.
So they're just a bit
Used.
Yeah.
They're just a bit used.
It's
But I have some like interesting ones.
Oh, this one's so cute.
Yeah, that one's really cute. What do you think of Mochis?
I don't really like Mochis.
So you don't rate them very high? What about this gigantic Mochi?
I
What
would
would
give
you
it a
rate
6
him?
out of 10 because it's cute.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Now I feel like it's kind of hard to rate monkey noodles.
Yeah, because-
It's like you either like them or you don't.
Yeah.
So as a whole, what do you think of monkey noodles?
I don't really like them.
You don't like monkey noodles? Now she really doesn't like monkey noodles. I do have micro monkey noodles. What are you rating them?
They're like in the middle.
In the
It's
middle? Like a 5 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
like them. It's not like I hate them.
And then loopers. I have so many different types. We've got the ones like this. We've got the ones like this, which these are my
I have
favorite.
Both of those.
What do you rate your loopers?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I feel like we are just scratching the surface of my fidgets, but let's go into this guy here. This is kind of like a mosh podge of like all different things.
Look at that one.
That one's really cute. And then I also have the hexagon. I got
What is
this
this?
guy. That comes in that mystery fidget box that I have.
Mhm.
And I kind of just like these like when I'm like been editing all day. It's kind of just like a nice
I like
little...
doing this.
Oh yeah.
Like hand workout.
My brother taught his son how to go up and down on his back with these. Look at that scratch. I gotta love putting kids to
Wait, what
work.
is
Have you
this?
seen these? Have you seen these?
Yes, I have one. I got it in my Avid calendar.
Yes, these are so funny. So why don't you rate some of my poppets? Why don't you find... Ooh, have you seen a glitter poppet? Oh, my Mickey Mouse purse!
This is cute.
I would rate him like a 6 out of 10 because he's super cute, but it's not really that poppable
Yeah,
when you're like
because,
using it.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna show you my 10 out of 10 poppet, and then you let me know if you agree. It's a color changing in the UV light, a UV changing poppet from Fox Mind Games, and both sides are extremely loud, and you can play the last one lost on it, and it is so cool.
I love playing that game.
I love that
played it
game.
hard.
So I gave this a 10 out of 10. What are you rating him?
A 10 out of 10. I liked it a lot.
Good. good choice. Okay, so I'm gonna show you one of AJ's favorites.
I hate puzzle balls.
You don't like puzzle balls?
They're just boring.
So have you tried timing yourself to see how quickly you can do it? And you still don't? Man, all right, what do you rate it?
A 0 out of 10.
A 0 out of 10? If I had pearls, I'd be clutching them. A 0? So you feel about puzzle balls the way that I feel about Rubik's Cubes and
I don't
snakes.
like Rubik's.
I hate Rubik's. What do you feel about snakes?
Oh.
Blocky snakes. Same! I feel like we have a lot of the same preferences when it comes to fidgets. Okay, so then why don't you rate this snake?
Okay, wait. This is like a different type of snake.
I know!
It's like a good
It's
one.
like a rounded snake, so you don't get all the pokiness of regular snakes.
And this is like the best kind of snake.
It's more Tangle Wacky Trek vibes than
Yeah.
a normal snake. So what do you rate that snake?
A 5 out of 10.
Okay. I thought it would be higher, but that's fine. It's fine. Okay, what about this one? Try to spin it. It like hits like the bottom
I
of
don't
your.
like that.
It's like so big. It's like hard to spin. I know.
And the pops are.
I wish it was a little smaller. I feel like it would rate higher if it was smaller, but since it's so big, it like gets caught. So what would you rate this guy?
A 2 out of 10. Like it's just like you can't spin it.
It's brutal out here. What about a micro Rubik's Cube?
Okay, I have one of these, and they're like hard to turn sometimes, but this one isn't.
I don't like fidgets that outsmart me, and Rubik's Cubes 100%
I
outsmart
used to be
me.
able to solve a side, and now I just kind of
Like
figured out
one side?
Yeah, just one singular side, and then I would give up.
I used to remove the stickers and then restick them.
Just so you could get it.
Hashtag 90s child.
Wait, hold on. See? You can't
I
turn
know.
it
Okay, so what are you rating him?
A
Well, you
0.
threw him, so I'm assuming a 0. So, as a whole, how would you rate my fidget collection?
A 10 out of 10. You have such good fidgets that I don't have. and-
Thank you. I'm so excited. I loved sharing all of these with you. So thank you for coming and rating my fidgets, even if some of them were rated way too low. I understand. That's the best part about fidgets, is there's a fidget for everyone. So I'm glad that there's so many different options for everybody.
Okay guys, make sure to check out Sierra's channel because she's going to be rating my fidgets. And I'm really excited because I have some fidgets that you don't have, I
That I'm excited for.
think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Keep a smile on your face. Peace.